Everyone, welcome back to a new post today, and let's continue with the most important points that you need to keep track for the UPSC upcoming preliminary examination of 2025, and this is for July 25th. So the very first thing is about the four-ring butterfly resurfacing after 61 years, and this four-ring butterfly was documented in the Miao range of the Namdapha National Park, which is the easternmost tiger reserve, and it is situated in Assam. So the Namdapha in Arunachal Pradesh, it was identified based on by a photographer. So this is resurfacing after 61 years. It is mostly found in China, and it is a species of the Sati Rene butterfly that is found in Asia, and it was usually found in China and Myanmar, and now it is being seen in India after 61 years resurfacing in the Miao range of Namdapha National Park. So some of the species in the ecosystem are keystone species, and also they are biomarkers of the ecosystem as well. So the observance of a butterfly says a lot about the ecosystem conservation in that particular area as well. And the next most important is about a judgment given in 2004 by the Supreme Court. It is called as the E.V. Chinnaya versus the state of Andhra Pradesh. Now this judgment was given by a 5-judge bench by the Supreme Court, saying that the states do not have the right to tinker with the with the scheduled caste list once that is specified by a notification by the President of India under Article 341. But now that case is being reviewed by the Supreme Court, and recently the Supreme Court has said that the SCs can be subcategorized based on the backwardness, so that the most backward among the SCs can get the reservation, and also it called for bringing out a creamy layer among the SCs as well. We have the creamy layer concept only among the OBCs and not among the SCs. So it said that the President was given the power to notify the list of the scheduled caste under Article 341, and after that it wasn't possible to change the list by similar notification. Any changes have to be done by the Parliament through a law or the Act of the Parliament. The Supreme Court said that once notified, the list was a comprehensive list, and the state could not tinker with the list to further classify them. Supreme Court is reviewing this judgment. The Governors' Conference was held, and Draupadi Murmu, our very President, addressed the Governors' Conference. Governors play a very important role. They are the head of the state at the state level, and they are nominal head, which plays a similar role as the President. They are also the agents of the centre, because they help in coordination between the centre and the state. The governors are given certain specific powers. Let's have a quick look of the articles which deal with the governor. So Articles 153 from 167 in part 6 of the Constitution deals with the office of the governor. 163 says that there shall be a governor in each state, and the 7th Constitutional Amendment Act provided that a governor can be chosen for 2 or more states. The executive power of the state shall be vested in the governor. This is said under Article 154. The governor shall be appointed by the President. Article 155. Article 157, the appointment of the governor is that he should be a citizen of India, should have completed 35 years of age. 158 says that he should not hold any profits of profit, and the emoluments and allowances should not be reduced during a term of office. So 158 deals with the conditions of service. 159 deals with oath and affirmation of the governor. Article 160 deals with President may provide the functions, can discharge the functions of the governor in any contingency, and Article 161 deals with the pardoning power of the governor. There shall be a council of ministers to aid and advise the governor. This is said in Article 163. The governor appoints the chief minister and the other ministers under Article 164. The governor appoints the advocate general of the state under Article 165. Under Article 166, all the executive actions of the governor of the state are expressed in his name. Article 174 deals with he can summon, prorogue the House, and dissolve the houses of the Legislative Assembly. He may send messages to the Legislative Assembly and the houses of the state legislature under Article 175. 176 is a special address of the House by the governor. 200 deals with withholding of assent to the bills. 202 deals with the annual financial statement being laid by the governor before the state legislature. 203 deals with no demand for grant shall be made except on the recommendation of the governor. 205 deals with the governor shall lay before both houses of the parliament a statement of estimated expenditure and revenue. 213 deals with ordinances promulgated by the governor. 217 deals with calling for appointment of the judges by the High Court or by the governor. And 217 says that the judges may have an oath and affirmation being done by the governor under Article 217. So these are the most important articles that deal with the office of the governor. And the next issue is about the Gandhi King Act of USA. Now, Trump had signed the Gandhi King Scholarly Exchange Initiative Act to improve the ties between India and US, but it has two most important initiatives under this act. One is an exchange program for 20 scholars each year and a global academy to set up by the US Institute of Peace in Washington. However, this has not made much progress, and also it is facing a lot of problems because of the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act by the Home Ministry. And the Hamar, or you may call it, the groups are a people of scheduled tribe ethnic group from the states of Manipur, Mizoram, Assam, Meghalaya in the northeast, and they use the Hamar language as the primary language. This is not in the 22 languages of the 8th schedule of the constitution. Now, there is going to be a geothermal energy plant at Munuguru in Bhadradri, Kottagudem of Telangana, and an MOU was signed between the Singareni Collieries Limited and in Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Geothermal energy refers to the heat that comes out from the earth. Geo means earth and thermal means heat. Geothermal technology extracts the heat found within the subsurface of the earth and which can be used directly for heating, cooling, and also be converted into electricity. The pilot-based plant project uses the binary organic Rakhine cycle process technology, which has been successfully demonstrated, and the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy is implementing this renewable energy research and technology development program to promote indigenous technologies and manufacturing of new and renewable energy through including geothermal as well. The next most important is about AP Genco being given the permission by Ministry of Environmental, Forest and Climate Change for the Saileru project, which is located in Alluri Sitaramaraju district, and it would ensure stability during the peak demand hours in AP. And eco-sensitive zones are ecologically fragile areas that are notified by the Ministry of Environment, Forest, Climate Change. They are not statutory. They are not mentioned in any act, but the Environment Protection Act says that the government can restrict areas in which industries, operations or process or classes of industry, operation or process shall be carried out or shall be carried out with subject to certain safeguards. Now, the Environmental Protection Act provides the government to take steps to designate any area as ecologically sensitive areas or ecologically fragile areas, which can be designated around certain certain protected areas like wildlife sanctuaries, biosphere reserve, national parks, etc. And these create some kind of a shock absorber protecting area by regulating and managing the activities in this region. So the National Wildlife Action Plan of 2002-2016 issued by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change says that within 10 kilometers of the boundaries of national park, wildlife sanctuaries shall be notified as ecologically fragile zones or eco-sensitive zones. They are not statutory, but they have their source in the Environment Protection Act of 1986. And these are all the points that I wanted to share with you all with regard to July 25th for the most important points that you need to keep track for the upcoming preliminary UPSC Civil Services examination. If you did like them and you felt them helpful, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video. And I shall see you tomorrow with the most important points for July 26th. Until then, it's very happy learning.